Greetings and welcome to North Korea Today, featuring Casey and Yeonmi. All right, thank you very much. Congratulations to us.
I'm seeing you again here.
Yes, that's right. Long time no see. So, all right, so my name is Casey Lartigue, and my co-host is Yeonmi Park. And the concept of this show is simple. We're going to talk about North Korea. Life, politics, culture, economics, anything is fair game. So that's one part of the show. Another part, we want to talk about North Korean refugees and their stories, their lives outside of North Korea. So because of that, it's a real privilege that the co-host is from North Korea.
Yeah.
So she escaped in 2007. She made her way across China and into Mongolia following a compass.
Yeah.
And then when that stopped working, she followed the stars to freedom. And now she's here on the show as the co-host, and thank you and welcome.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
All right, fantastic. So,
Yeah.
all right. So my first question is, why are you here on this show?
It's like, to be serious, actually, I really fell in love with freedom. I really love freedom. So I just I cannot believe how it is great to have the freedom in my life. And I cannot really imagine my life without freedom. So that's why I think all the human beings have to have this freedom to live. And all my friends and all my neighbors who's still in that country, North Korea, they still have no idea what is the freedom like. They even never heard about the word freedom. So that's why I want to really bring freedom to North Korea. So raising awareness of North Korean human rights. And also I can bring the freedom to my people there. So that is one of the reasons I'm doing this show.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Well, I'm glad you could join, and I'm happy to be your co-host of the show.
Oh, me too.
Thank you. In my case, it's a little simpler and not so serious.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm an advocate also for North Korean freedom.
Yes.
And I think if you're going to be an advocate, you have to engage in self-education.
Yes.
And you have to be able to explain the cause to other people. So this is like an exam for me I have to get ready for every time we have a show. And the second reason is I want to encourage people to take action. Because a lot of people, and it's good, people express their concern about issues. And most recently, we had a case of North Korean refugees who were caught in China.
Right.
And you go on Facebook, people are saying oh, my heart aches. I feel so sorry. And I'm happy about that. But then they keep scrolling down, oh, puppies, and they just move on without doing anything.
Yes.
So what I want to inspire people is to think about what's some action that you can take. So if you want to help North Korean refugees who've been caught, why not make a donation to one of the organizations that helps rescue people? So think about some specific action you can take. So that's the reason that I'm here, and hoping that I can inspire people. Okay, so
amazing.
Yeah. Now I know you don't agree with me completely because you're young.
You know me.
you have a lot of time. I don't, so I have to think.
Oh, really?
Yes,
How
right.
old are you?
Yeah, well, I'm old.
Okay, got it.
That's it. So, all right. So now for this week, we're going to talk about tourism to North Korea. Every once in a while, we see a story in the news about some Americans or Westerners who get arrested in North Korea, about people who just go there just for fun. And since you're from North Korea, I wanted to hear what you'd have to say about that kind of thing. First of all, just a little background about it. About 2,500 Americans go to North Korea every year. About 10,000 Westerners go. And within that, in comparison to that, almost 200,000 Chinese people go to North Korea every year. So even though it's a closed country, there are still people going there to that country.
Of course.
Now, there are arguments on both sides. So the people who support tourism to North Korea, they'll talk about the importance of opening North Korea, and that by going there, they are encouraging the regime to be more open to outsiders coming into the country. And another common argument that's made is that it reduces the cultural barriers. So, for example, it increases the number of opportunities for North Koreans to interact with people in the outside world. So that's one of the arguments in favor.
Right.
And then on the other side, you're feeding the regime.
Yes.
You're helping them stay in power. And another argument is that you are part of the government's propaganda because you go there, I mean, not you, but the
people,
tourists who go
yes.
there, they must bow down to the statues
Yes.
honoring the Kim dictators. They must follow the rules, and the regime still maintains control over people who go there. So those are arguments on both sides, but you're from North Korea.
Yeah.
So my first question for you is, when you were there, did you actually see any of these tourists going to North Korea?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you that I used to live in Pyongyang for several years, and I saw lots of foreigners are coming to visiting our country. So during the Arirang festival, like during the summertime, there is a big festival is going on, and that time all the foreigners coming in, and then they are like visiting. But the thing is that when they are coming, we have to pretend like happy people. And the government, there's no actually only that electricity in Pyongyang. But when they are coming, they are just like to give us electricity. And then they let us to paint everything, they're like pretty. And then they actually encourage us to go to see the Iron Festival every night, wearing our like traditional clothes. So let the outside people see that we are Pyongyang people having fun there. So actually, our usually life is not like that, like lie in the nights. But when they are coming, we just pretend to be like happy, you know. So that's why I really don't agree that people are saying that I've been to North Korea, I went there for tourism. No, you never seen a real North Korea. It cannot be a real North Korea.
Well, what I like to say is that it's almost like going to America and going to Disneyland, and then coming back and say, I talked to this guy named Mickey Mouse, and he told me the inside story about that. So in North Korea, you said one time that you consider you're going to Kim Jong-il's house or Kim Jong-un's house.
It's like they just visited something like Kim Jong-il's house there, right? Everything is like, itself is propaganda. And then they are just going there and staying at the hotel. They are just experience all the good things there. And then they just come back, oh, I've been to North Korea. North Korea was look like this. No, that is not North Korea. We are not living like that. So you just saw the part of the Kim Il-sung's house, Kim Jong-il's house, right? So I really think it's one of the Jang Jin-sung, the North Korean poet. He said this. They are just
so he's the author of the book Dear Leader.
Yes, yeah. He just directly saying that, point out that it's really not they are not visiting North Korea. So I really agree that.
Okay. All right. So then when people ask the question, is it ethical to go to North Korea? Is it proper for someone to go to North Korea? There are all kinds of possibilities: business, government, education, humanitarian, tourism. So if we focus on tourism, is it proper to go?
For me, it's like, I think Kim Jong-un is criminal. Kim Jong-un is criminal. They all criminal. They are as worse as Hitler.
Hitler, okay.
Yes, they are dictators. They are killing lots of people right now. And then people saying that I want to visit North Korea to see the people there. But actually they just give them the money. They pay money for them. And then actually what they are doing is they go there and then they bow down in front of the criminals. Who's gonna bow down in front of the Hitler, right? I strongly believe that Kim Jong-un or Kim Il-sung, they are all family. Someday we have to punish them. They are criminals. So it doesn't make sense that somebody visiting the criminal's country to pay them money. So actually this money not going to the people, right? It's going for the regime. And then they just maintain the regime like this, and then they empowering the dictatorship. So for me, it's like people are dying there. They are just crying, and all the people, they agree that there is concentration camp in North Korea. And then Shin Dong-hyuk, his story, all the refugees are saying that they are starving. There is no freedom. That their people are killing us. but still they are saying, no, I want to use my money. It's of course it's their freedom. I'm sure this is not the answer that people want to hearing from me, but I think it's no, it's not a ethical thing to go to visit North Korea.
Well, let's just compare when people go on these tours. So I looked it up on the internet. There are several companies that offer tours to North Korea, and it typically costs about 1,500, maybe about $2,000, so about 2 million won to go there. If you want to go there for like 20 days, it's like, I think like $4,000 for that kind of thing. So there are organizations that this is the action point now, all right? I'm always thinking. So if you think about an organization like Liberty in North Korea, it cost them about $2,500 to rescue somebody from China. Justice for North Korea, it cost them about $2,300 to rescue somebody. There's another organization, Now, Action, Unity, Human Rights. Okay. So it cost them about $1,500 to rescue somebody. And there's a religious organization called Helping Hands. It cost them about $1,000 to rescue somebody. So for the cost of going on a tour, you could rescue somebody
how
instead.
many people they can save? They can actually save their life, right? So using that money, actually you can go another country. It doesn't matter. Actually, it's okay to go to North Korea. But what I'm saying is they are using that money for the bad reasons. They are actually using that money for the killing peoples. And then actually you are just support them to the killing peoples, right? So you're that small action that can change the really big things. It's like I told you that it's like a butterfly effect. They are that small action can actually change the country, and then they are actually there from that small action. They are like maintain their regime, and then all the people are dying there. So you have to, I think the tourists, it's their freedom to go there using your money. But you have to think about this. Your that small action can kill lots of people with that money. So, am I okay?
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, I mean, I have lots of friends who've been to North Korea. They went to North Korea, of course, for the tour. I still love them. They are all my best friends. But what I'm saying is, as a North Korean, you know, I saw when I was in North Korea, I saw lots of foreigners. And then they are saying that if tourists are coming in, the country is like more interaction and it's helping open the country, right? But when I was in North Korea, in Pyongyang, I saw lots of tourists and never I get to talk to them. I never got to talk to them.
You never talked to them? Okay.
Of course, it's not allowing. And I just thought that, oh my God, you guys are coming to our country. Then I will be busy again because I have to wearing the very pretty shirts, painting all the time, cleaning all the time as a kid, and like we have to like be more modern, you know. So when they are coming, when you go to school, we cannot go to freely. We have to make all the lines and then do this to go to school, you know?
Right, then I have a question for you because a lot of the people I know who've gone to North Korea, they always have a story.
Yes.
I talked to some person, he told me this like top secret thing. Do you think they're really telling them secret things or just something that's already approved that they can talk about?
I was not them, but I'm not sure about some like guides they are telling them. But how many guides there? Really few, right? Then and they cannot do anything yet, right? So if you think pay them money to just convince the guide, and you just pay them money, it doesn't make sense. It's like if I put this money, they have to come out this much. But you just put this money and they are come out like this much later. So if you put that money to rescue the people, actually you just really save their life. So I think if somebody who is really care about North Korea issue and the people, they just, you know, just rather to go to North Korea, just save their life.
Right. Well, one thing I say, one thing is that people could save lives, but another thing is. With $2,000, you could have a great party with refugees in Seoul. They could answer all the questions you'd ever want to
I
have
mean,
answered.
I think, and then also they want to like orphanage there, like lots of homeless people there,
Okay.
like women's are like abusing the their rights. So if you want to really help North Korean people, you have the. I think if you give that money to the refugees, and then North Korean refugees actually send their money to North Korea. So if you give them the like $1,000, the 800 is going to North Korea, and actually they can buy the food, go to orphanages and feed them. So there's a way you can feed
So
the
you're saying
orphans.
that give the money directly to the refugees.
Yeah, and then
have
they are
them
doing it.
Send the money.
And
okay.
they are doing the take pictures actually. That's
Okay.
what recently we did. Actually, we send their money like $20,000, and then they visiting the like orphanage for like really give them feed them and then took the pictures. So actually that is happening. So now I'm saying there is a way you can help them directly to just get involved with the people, not just go to regime and bow them in front of the criminals, right?
Right.
So
Now, does everyone agree with you? Other refugees?
I
mean,
never
you ever hear this
actually,
kind of thing?
I'm saying like everywhere I'm going, I'm talking about the North Korean human rights. So I don't want to have like the people who just against me.
Okay.
But I just thought that if I think this is wrong, I have to tell them no. It's their choice. They agree or don't agree with me. It's their choice, and I think I don't care because I said already that what I'm thinking is right. So I'm not sure it's really the right thing to do, but this is just my thoughts, right?
Sure. Okay, so just to be clear, when your friends ask you should they go to North Korea, you tell them
Go.
no.
No, I'm just saying go.
You say go.
Yeah, I
Really?
did.
Okay.
Yeah, the people like I'm going to North Korea. Okay, have fun
Oh,
there.
see, because I wrote an article about a year ago saying why I won't go to North Korea. And now I have so many people who apologize to me saying, I'm sorry, I went to North Korea. I tell them, you know what? If you ask me for my opinion, I would say don't go.
Yeah.
But it's your money. You can go to the moon for all I
Right,
care.
yeah.
So you spend your money the way you want to.
Yeah.
But if they ask me for my opinion, I would say don't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead use the money in some other ways.
I mean, for me, they have freedom. They have right to use their freedom. So what I wish is just using their freedom in a right way, in a good way. They're using that freedom to go to North Korea, but it can hurt people. So that's why my point is that you can go use that money. You can go anywhere you want. You can donate that money to Kim Jong-un to make a nuclear bomb. It's okay, but just think about it. If you think it's the right thing to do, just go. I don't care. Actually, I don't mind. And if they went to North Korea, I will still love them. I still love you guys if you've been to North Korea too. So just telling my
your view.
thoughts.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So to summarize, the North Korean regime puts on a show for tourists
yeah.
that the tourists can't really learn much when they go into the country,
course.
and that they're helping to empower the regime. And any other main points that I missed? Is it?
No, I think the other thing is recently I met some lady who been to North Korea, and then she was like actually from Japan, and then she just told me North Korea is an amazing country. I never seen like that country, and why did you escape from that country? So
Yeah.
I was like, you said you went to North Korea, so yeah, I stayed like 2 months something, and then she is telling me that she's like expert of North Korea. She knows everything there. So I was so have you ever been to like ordinary people's house? She said yes. So and you are still saying that? She said yes. So who did you go with? And she said I went with the like guide.
Okay.
So it cannot be the ordinary house, right?
Right.
You're the guide. You don't have the freedom to go around if you're in North Korea. So that's why the people just went to North Korea and then they come back. They spread the wrong idea. So I think they make the misunderstanding. So that's why lots of people they say, why did you escape? Why I escaped, right? So it's for me it's really sad. Why just again they kind of brainwashed from Kim Jong-il. They're like regime, so they think their like regime is great. Their country is great. So
Okay, so all right, so there you have it. Is it ethical to go to North Korea or not? Well, you can go on our website. You can post a comment there.
yeah.
CaseyandYeonmi.com. We welcome your feedback. Of course, your positive, constructive feedback,
Yes.
not nonsense. Okay, all right, so that's it.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of biased, and then I
Okay.
still are definitely no. Yeah, I'm still no.
Okay.
But if you like have any criticism, it's okay for me to know there's something else as a like foreigners, because my view is just as a North Korean defector, as a North Korean. But your view is like as a Westerners or like a tourist. So I want your like idea or point of view. So please share your opinion with
Your
us.
constructive,
Right.
sensible
Yes.
opinion, because
Yes.
there's a lot of nonsense
Yeah.
on the internet also.
I'm ready for the criticism. Really.
No, she sends the criticism to me.
No.
She forwards it to me and has me answer the people. So.
No.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, all right, so that's it. All right,
Yeah.
all right, so thank you very much. This is North Korea Today featuring
Yeah.
Casey and Yeonmi. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, we are coming back from the really exciting topic next week.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.